Okay, a quick video here on recycling clay and what happens with these clay buckets in the sink. Put your clay in the buckets, and again, it has to be recycled. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that clay bucket and bring it to the pug machine and recycle it. Now, there is clay that's been fired, it's turned to glass. That's a little bit different. The clay buckets that I'm working with are clay buckets here that this is a sink clay bucket. And then we also have a bucket here for bone dry clay. So this is clay that actually is, so let's say you made a project and you don't have your name on it and your project is sort of, I don't know, it's maybe not your best project. We're going to recycle that. Bone dry clay, you just take it, hit it with a hammer, and you can break this bone dry clay down into steps. Okay, so that's where your bone dry clay will go, into this bucket of, well, good practice, and we will recycle that. If you've got clay that's fired, this is a clay piece that's fired, this is glass, and when you break this, you should have safety glasses on. And I'll put it into a blue bucket. This clay here, that goes into the dumpster. You can't recycle it. Glass is not dissolvable in water. So that clay has to be thrown out of the green bucket. So this bone dry clay goes into the pug machine. And it gets mixed with a slurry bucket from the sink. So this is a bunch of slurry from the sink. It's a kind of a lot of stuff that was in your blue buckets. And we're going to pour this in here as well. I always get asked the question like, how did I get a sponge in my clay? And the answer is because there was a sponge in that bucket, and a sponge looks like clay. Or what happens if you throw tools in there? So we're going to take the bone dry clay and the slurry clay, and it's Friday, so we're just going to kind of let it hydrate and use the weekend for osmosis and give it some time. And that will be new clay for us to work with on Friday. So that's kind of the process. We would turn the pug machine on, give it a little time to chew, and turn this, a little mix. Yeah, there's still more space in there. So, and over 48 hours, 72-hour weekend, you're going to have some new clay for Monday. So that's the process, and that's the circle of clay. Thank you.